Bonjour and welcome to this video which will explain to you les pronoms toniques. In English they are called emphatic pronouns or stressed pronouns. Given on this slide is a list of the emphatic pronouns along with the corresponding personal subject pronouns. You have 8. So for je, the pronom tonique c'est moi. Pour tu, c'est toi. Pour il, c'est lui. Pour elle, c'est elle. Pour nous, c'est nous. Pour vous, c'est vous. So you can see for elle, nous and vous, it is the same. Okay, the personal subject and the pronom tonique are the same. For il, plural, it becomes eux, you, x, and elle in the plural, the emphatic is the same. Now, there are 5 uses prescribed for you. There are many more actually, but the 5 that are given for the 10 standards are these. L'utilisation, we talk about the usage. Okay. Please be informed that the emphatic pronouns are used only when you're talking about people. The first use is when the person is immediately preceded by a preposition. For example, pour, avec, comme, devant, sont, and so on. Je vais regarder le film avec toi. You won't say je vais regarder le film avec tu. You say je vais regarder le film avec toi. Okay, with you. So you can see that the person is preceded by a preposition. Second example, Dominique habitait chez nous. Now there the nous is your emphatic pronoun. It looks the same as the personal subject, but it's actually the emphatic pronoun. Dominic used to live with us. Chez nous. The second use is when the person is immediately preceded by an expression of comparison. For example, plus que, moins que, and aussi que. The first example, Charlie est plus grand qu'elle. So, elle there is the emphatic pronoun corresponding to the personal subject, which is the same elle itself. Charlie is taller than her. So that plus grand que is the expression of comparison, followed by the emphatic pronoun. The second example, vous êtes aussi gourmand que moi. You are as greedy as moi, as me. So, aussi gourmand que, an expression of comparison, is followed by the emphatic pronoun moi. The third use is when the person is immediately preceded by c'est ou ce sont and variations thereof. C'est moi qui sais la réponse. It's me who knows the answer. So after c'est ou ce sont ou c'était or any of these kinds of expressions, you will have the emphatic being used. C'était eux qui ont gagné le prix. It was them who won the prize. Okay. Now if you see, c'est is conjugated according to je. Ont gagné is conjugated according to il. Okay, so even though your je or il is not explicitly mentioned, it is implied by the emphatic pronoun, so you have to conjugate your verb accordingly. The fourth use is when the subject pronoun is repeated in order to lay more emphasis on it. Now here, you cannot repeat the subject pronoun twice to lay emphasis on it. Instead, you will have to use the emphatic first and then follow it with the personal subject. For certain pronouns, like you have seen, for nous, vous, elle, and elle the plural, the emphatic and the personal subject is the same. Okay, so elle doit partir. She has to leave. Lui, il est fou. Him, he's a fool. Okay, so when you want to stress on that il or on that elle, you have to use an emphatic pronoun before the personal subject. The fifth and the final use for you is you will use the emphatic when the person is used as a single word or phrase in response to a question. So when someone asks you a question and you just want to give the response as a word or a phrase, then you can use an emphatic pronoun. Okay, this mark that this is not done when the answer is a full sentence, but just when you're giving the answer a single word. Okay, qui va t'accompagner? Lui. Who's going to accompany you? Him. Okay, so when you're just giving that small answer to the question, it's not in a full sentence, just one word, you will use the emphatic pronoun. Qui est Henri? Moi. Who is Henry? Me. Okay, so whenever you're giving a short answer to a question that is asked of you, you use the emphatic pronouns. From the exam point of view, this is asked as a replacement exercise along with all the other types of pronouns. So on the screen, you can see some examples of replacement. Robert est parti avec ses enfants. So ses enfants is a person as preceded by the preposition avec. So you can use the emphatic pronoun eux. Okay. C'est Julie qui va lire le texte. Now, Julie is a person preceded by c'est. You know, after c'est, you can use an emphatic pronoun. C'est elle qui va lire le texte. And the third example, le professeur, il annoncera les résultats. So, le professeur is already followed by its personal subject il. So, you know that you have to use an emphatic to emphasize the teacher. So, lui, il annoncera les résultats. If you've noticed all throughout that the emphatic pronoun is used in the exact place of what you are replacing. It takes the exact place of what you are replacing. You do not apply any kind of placement rule. Hope you've understood this video. Thank you.